guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you my foundation routine, and I'm not wearing any makeup right now. I don't really need foundation, but as you can see, what is intense in my face is my dark circles, and my dark circles are not from sleeping so late or for being tired. I inherited them from my dad, so Dad, if you're watching, it's all your fault. So I'm just going to jump in and show you my foundation routine just because I feel like I don't really show it when I do a makeup tutorial. I like to skip that part because I mean, it's something that it's the same over and over and over again. I don't like to show you guys something that's exactly the same every single time. So that's why I skip through it. So I'm going to start right now. So the first thing that I do prior to putting makeup, I wash my face in the morning and then I moisturize. And then I wait like about 15 to 30 minutes and then I can start doing my face. So what I do is I will prime my face using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer water, and I spray my face. It's really hydrating. This is actually water that is infused with electrolytes, so it will prime by misting to create a sheerest canvas for makeup, and it hydrates your skin for hours. It also revitalizes a complexion to boost radiance. It's actually pretty good. I really like this water. As you see me using this on my videos at the end is because I really like this water so much. So it's, if you feel like you're drying, you can just spray it throughout the day. One more doesn't kill anybody. So we let it dry. Then I go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and I just apply a teeny tiny bit on my hand. Sometimes I skip this step just because sometimes I feel like my pores are not that bad on my nose area, but some days they are. So I always apply it on my nose. My pores tend to be bigger, and a little bit on the side of my nose, like right here, this area, and around it. So what it will do is it will blur out the pores. I also prime my lips using the EOS or EOS. I don't know how you guys call it, EOS or EOS. I always prime my lips using this one. When I do my eyeliner, I normally start with my eyelids and then I do my foundation. But right now, since I'm just showing you guys my foundation routine, I will go in with my foundation now. So the foundation that I have been using for a while now, it's the Fit Me foundation by Maybelline, and this is in the shade 225. So it is a darker shade than the 220 that I've used. I feel like the 220 is still a little bit lighter, so I feel like this one is more my color. So what I do is I will put a little bit on the back of my hand. I don't like to use a lot because I want to just even out my skin color. I do have a lot of freckles in this area. I don't want to hide them. It's just that with the foundation and then the concealer, then they completely hide out. I'm going to use my Morphe M439, which I love, and I mentioned in my favorites video. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip a little bit and then start with my cheek. Please don't mind this scratch right here. It's a bite from my cat. It's going to go away, don't worry. And then I just dab the foundation into my skin. And this brush is perfect for it. And it's so inexpensive. And then if I feel that I ran out, I just go and grab a little tiny bit more and spread it out. I also already did my eyebrows, and like I said, I'm also going to do an updated how I fill in my eyebrows very soon. I don't like to drag my foundation all the way to my neck. I just like to close it right here at the very edge and blend it in with my neck. I do have a little bit of product left over on my hand and I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to put it back in because we don't want to waste any. Toothbrush. I'm going to go and conceal those dark circles that I have. For this, I am using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC35. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, and with my finger I'm going to dab I will be using my Morphe E12 for this, and I am going to spray my brush using the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And like I said in one of my videos, I spray twice for each eye to keep my under eye very hydrated. And then I'm going to drag a little bit of that product and dab it on my eyelid. And you want to drag it a little bit down in this form right here, all the way. Now I'm going to do my other eye, and again I'm going to spray this twice. And drag it down all the way up. And you want to dab this product until you see it completely dry. And you make sure that it is completely set on your skin. I like to go back with my foundation brush and then just kind of dab away to where my foundation and my concealer meet so that there's no harsh line. And do the same on the other side. If you have like little spots that you want to hide, then I go back with my MAC Longwear concealer. I tried not to squeeze a lot. I'm going to be using the Morphe E10, and I'm going to cover up any little blemishes that I have. So for example here, I'm going to use that right there. I'm going to use that here. I have one coming out. And you want to cover them up. I'm going to set my concealer now, and for that I am going to use my NYX Highlighting Contour Pro palette, and like always I will be using the cream shade in it, which is this one right here, and I will be using my Real Techniques setting brush for that. And then I'm just going to dab this on my under eye and then also take it down a little bit and set also my eyelid with that same shade. Drag it down and take that same product on the eyelids. I'm not gonna go into so much detail where I highlight, just because like I said I'm going to do a video, but I'm just going to highlight right now my nose and a little bit on my forehead to even out the color a little bit on my chin. Next I'm just going to apply a little bit of contouring and blush and highlight, just because I look too pale. I don't want to look like that. I want some color on my skin. So the Sculpt color in my NYX Highlighting Contour Pro palette. And like always, I'm using my Real Techniques sculpting brush. I'm not going to go into so much detail because I will make a separate video for this. For my blush, I'm going to be using my NYX blush in the shade Summer Peach. To apply that, I always use my Sigma F10 brush. I'm just going to apply a little bit of it. And for my highlight, I will use my Mecca Shimmering Skin Perfector and Champagne Pop. And my current favorite brush is the M310 by Morphe to apply this highlighter. And to set everything in place, I use my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. When I don't use this guy, I use my NYX, the Dewy Finish one. But since it's a very little bottle and I barely have any left, so I'm going to use this one. When I use my Urban Decay, I always put my Urban Decay first so that my makeup is locked in place. And then I add the primer once my face is completely dry because I want that extra hydration. When I use the next one, I always use this one first so that it gives that extra hydration, and then I do the dewy finish. Once your face is dry, then I will spray this guy right now. Alright guys, so this completes my foundation routine. I feel like a little bit goes a long way, so I really love this foundation because it really gives you full coverage with just a little bit. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please don't forget to thumbs this video up. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys till my next video. Bye guys!